Hello, you're welcome to this channel, and today I'm teaching you how to generate concepts for your design project. How you can come up with concepts, what to design, what kind of design to create for your project. So for example, you have a client that wants you to design a business flyer or a church design for him, and your head became black and you don't know what to do, you don't know the kind of concept to come up with. So today I'm teaching you how to do that. I'm teaching you what has worked for me and what has been working for a lot of designers out there. So the first thing you need to do as a graphic designer is to screenshot good designs. I mean professional designs. You have to screenshot a lot of good designs on your phone. This is me, these are my screenshots. So you can see I screenshot a lot of designs on my phone. After screenshotting them, you need to feed your eyes. You need to feed on them. Like you need to feed your eyes a lot on professional designs. These are not my designs. I screenshotted them from WhatsApp status, from Facebook, and a lot. So I have a lot of designs that I've already screenshotted on my phone. So when you screenshot a lot of designs, you can easily come up with concepts. This is a birthday design. You can easily come up with concepts for your designs, any kind of designs that you want to design. So when you must make sure that you screenshot a lot of design. As a graphic designer, you must screenshot a lot of good design, not just anyhow design. So after screenshotting them, I told you have to feed on them. You have to feed on them a lot. So anytime you want to design, you can come up with a very good concept. So these are a lot of design that I've already screenshotted on my phone, as you can see. And when you want to design, what you do is just let me show you my paint. Okay, you can see a lot of design here too. You can see a lot of design and resources that I have on my phone. So when you want to come up with a concept for a design, for example, you want to design for a church and the theme is the explosion. You are given the picture of the pastor, you are given the name of the church and the date, the time, because I think that's basically what you find on a church design. So what I want to do is, as a graphic designer, what we always do most of the time, number one, I told you to feed on designs. Then the next thing is bring out your pen and paper, because if you want to deliver very quickly to your design and you don't know what to do, the first thing you have to do is to bring out your pen and your paper, so you can just try and sketch out something on your book and just go to PixelLab and recreate them on PixelLab. When you have a design, you don't just rush to PixelLab and start creating. It will take your time a lot because you don't know what to design. But when you have it on pen and paper, you can quickly sketch it or draft it out on your paper and do that and copy it on your PixelLab, and that will save you a lot of time. So I want to design for a church, for example, and the theme is explosion. So I will just try and copy some things out of this and out of the design that I've already downloaded or screenshotted on my phone, and try and come up with a concept. So this is a church design, and okay, let me just make use of one of these design and so this is a church design. I'm not copying this. As a graphic designer, you must not copy other people's design because you are a creative yourself, so you have to be creative with things. So this is another design. So what we are going to do is here is just that you have to copy a design from a pattern from this, copy another one from this, copy another one from that, and just come up with your own. You must come up with your own unique design by just picking small stuff from professional designs. So okay, let me go to my camera and show you my pen and paper so you can know that. we have something to do here. So this is my paper and my pen, so I'll just try and draft out something. Here. So for example, this is PixelLab. Don't mind my lines. So for example, this is PixelLab, and you have your picture. So I'll just imagine my picture is right here. Don't mind my drawings. So I'll just imagine my picture is here. So the next thing I want to do is the text. I want to add my text and the designs just to beautify the flyer. And what do I do? I don't know the kind of color to use. I don't know the kind of design I want to do on the flyer. So I'll just go to my pins and pick some things out. I'll just try and pick some things out from my pins. So I use Pinterest, and I also use my screenshots. So you can see this is a kind of pattern this person used here, and it's a kind of beauty on the design. Look at this circle pattern too. Look at this square shape. Look at this bold circle too. So those are this kind of design that you can add on yours. You might not use everything just as it is, but you can pick out of it. So that is it. Let me just go to a pin here. So the church design I showed you earlier, I'll be using this design here on my design. I'll just be picking this from this whole flyer. This is what I'll be picking, the design up here. So let me add that to my design. I'll just add that to my design up here. So I'll just try and add that to my design, and the next thing I want to do is to put these small shapes again. Just trying to sketch some things out so I can know the kind of thing I want to design exactly on my PixelLab. I'm not just going to rush to PixelLab. So after doing that, I'll just put the name of the church at the top here. Let's say the name of the church is the Ignition Church. The Ignition Church. So it's around this place, and the theme is the explosion. The explosion. So that is the theme, and I want to add my date, my time, and the address. Okay, I don't know how to add that. I don't know what to do concerning that. So I'll just go back to my pins and just check out how professional designers have added their pin, their date, time, and all that. So I'll just check everything out. So you can see how they added their date and time, but I don't want to use those. I don't want to make use of those. Let me check this one out. I don't want to use that too. So I'll just check it out. Let me look at the one I've. No, I don't want to use this. So I'll just look at all of the pins, all of the designs I have. So I'll just choose one. Look at this. Should I make use of this? Okay, let me go to this one. Okay, so I think I like this. I'll just go for the way this designer use the date, the time, and the address. So I'll just make use of this on my design. So I'll just add a line here, add another line here, add my my date. Okay, my date is 15th or any date. 15th July 2022. Then my time, let me say 9 a.m. Then the address, I'll just use a line to demarcate this and put the address here. So I'll just put the address here. So this is basically what you have on a church flyer. So, I think I'm through with, I have my picture here. So this design still look plain and too simple, so I want to add some stuff on it so you can bring out the beauty. So what do I do? I'll just go back to my pins again and just pick another thing from another design entirely. So let me check my screenshots out. Okay, what do I do? Okay, let me check this. Okay, look at the way this designer used the circle here. It made use of it here too. So I'll just be picking this alone for my design, the circle alone for my design. So I'll add it to my design right now. So let's add it. So this is our design. So I'll just add it around somewhere here. Okay, I think I want to add it here too. So I'll just add it here and you can just... Okay, so let's try this on PixelLab since we have already drafted out what we want to do. So I just draft it out on PixelLab. You can see that the way I drafted it out, it's not looking like any of the design that we copied from, that we picked things out from. So we are picking things out from this. Number one, from I picked something out from this pattern. Then I made use of is it third one? I made use of these two. Yes, made use of these two. Let's try it out on PixelLab. So this is the design. So I'll just try it out on PixelLab. So for me to try it out on PixelLab, and I'll just snap it this way and I'll import it on PixelLab. So let's go to PixelLab. So this is PixelLab. I want to use a white background. Like I always say, you can never go wrong with a white background. So this is the white background and I'll just import the picture of the pastor. I think I'll just choose a random picture on my phone. Just choose a random picture on my phone. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Picture. I just check again. Okay, I'll use this. I'll use this for my design. So I think this is okay for my design. So I'll just increase the size a little, put it here. So the next thing, I'll just import. I'll import the sketch art I did on my book. So I'll just import it. This is it. So this is it. I'll just import it like this so I can just do it step by step. I want to add the name of the church, the text, and the date and time. So let's quickly do that. Let me log this. Okay. Add new text. The ignition church. Okay, I'm changing the color to blue. Okay, I'll be using blue. I'm using this shade of blue, a darker shade of blue. So I'm changing the font. I'm using this font. Okay, lemon make. I'm using lemon make. So I'll just reduce the size. Put it somewhere around this place. Okay, I'll add present to it. You know, this normal basic church design. Present. So that is it. I'm changing the color. Okay, I'm changing the font first. So I'll just use a signature font. Okay, let me make use of this. I'm padding it. Okay, then I'm changing the color to blue. I'm making use of this. Let me use this wine. Okay, I think I'm good with that. Then I'm adding the name. I'm adding the theme. The theme is the ignition. I'll be the explosion. Yes, the explosion. So I'll just add the theme here. Explosion. Okay, I want it to be different. Different fonts. D will be a different font. Then explosion will be a different font. So I'm writing the explosion first. So changing the color to the blue, the font to what font should I use? I think I want to use this. This looks like an explosion, right? So I'll just make use of this. I'm padding it. So I'm increasing the size since that's the major theme of the program. So okay, I think it's okay this way. So I'm adding the article T. So I'm using the font I used earlier, lemon make. Can just make use of this, or better still this. Changing the color to wine. Then I'm reducing the size. The position. So that is it, and I'm adding the date and the time. Let me bring this to the front. The date and time, like this pattern that we picked from a design earlier. So I'll just do that. It's a line. I'm making use of this square shape and reducing the size. So I'm changing the color to, what color should I use? Let me make use of the red. Okay, the wine. So that is it. I'll just make sure it's aligned with everything. I'll make sure everything is aligned. So this is it. And I'll make sure this too is aligned. Everything is aligned. So that is it. Then I'm copying this too, then I'm bringing it down. So I'm adding the text, the date, the time. The date is 15th July 2022. So that is it. Change the color to blue. Then the font, so the lemon milk I'll be using medium. Reducing this size. I'll make sure I lock these lines so that they will not be out of place. So I've locked that. So that is it. Then I'm copying it, so I want to put the time here. 9 a.m. I want to use the lemon milk board. So that is it. I'm reducing the size. I think it's too big. Adjusting the position. Then I'll just check if I'm still on track. Okay, that is okay. So I'm adding a shape just to demarcate the time and the time and the address. The color is wine. So I think I want to adjust the height. Okay, that is okay by me, and I'll just add the copy and add the address. The address is number 2 Real House area. Ilas area, Debayo, Ekiti. So I think that's okay. I'm reducing the size. Yes, that is fine. So I'm done with that. Next thing I want to do is to add these designs that I picked out from a design earlier, and these designs too. So let me do that quickly. I'm changing this to red. Okay, let me make use of blue. I'm rotating it. $54. okay. I think it's okay this way. I'm changing this to red into the wine and rotating it. Let me try the 54 and the position. It's not rotated well, so I'll just adjust. So I'll just copy this shape. I'll copy, place it here, and change it to another color. What color should I use? Let me just make use of another bold color. Okay, let me make use of the blue that I've been using before and reduce the height. Yeah, I think I'm good with that. Then adding another shape, changing the color to, what should I use? Let me use the red, the wine. I'm just calling this color red. So yeah, I'm reducing the size, the height. So yeah, I think that is okay for my design. So I'll just try and rotate everything very well by using this. I think that's good. So I've just copied this pattern from a design, then I'll make use of other pattern, this one's. I'll just make use of this. I'm adding a shape, a circle shape. Let me change the color so you can see it. So this is circle, then I'm reducing the opacity to 0, then the stroke width to 8, it is okay. The stroke color to red, to wine. The stroke opacity, I'm reducing it. Let me make use of 40. Okay, then I'm placing it here. So I'll copy that and place another one here, just like I've just drafted in this. So I'll just change the color of this. I'll just edit and change the color of the stroke. The stroke color to blue. So that is it. I think we have done everything on what we have sketched out, and that does not take us 30 minutes at all. So you don't need to waste a lot of time trying to generate concepts for your design project. You just have to sketch it out. So just pick patterns from different professional designs and just sketch it out on your paper and pen, because that saves a lot of time. And recreate it. Come to PixelLab and recreate everything. Try and recreate everything, and you can be creative and add new things too if you have new things to add. So I think this is okay for a. So I'll just remove this since we have done everything on this. So I'll just remove that and make sure I adjust everything. So this is too far from this, so I'll just try and adjust everything. So that is it. I think I'm through. If you want to add anything to your design, you can add. Just make sure it doesn't look so, how do I put it, clumsy or noisy. So just make sure your design is simple, because most of these professional designs, they look simple, because when you put so much elements on your designs, it doesn't look professional. So I think we are done with this. Is basically what is on a church design. So we are done with it, and this design does not look like any of the design that we copied from. So I just save. Let me save as project first. The explosion. Then I'm saving as image. So after saving this, I want us to look at I want us to look at the design that we have copied from, and we copied from this, and our design does not even look like that at all. We took this out of the circle pattern out of this design. Then we took from this, we took out from these two. We made use of this pattern for the date, the time, and the address. So we also make use of this from the design. So this is how you generate concepts. That's when you are too lazy to generate concepts for your own, or when your head is blank, you don't know what to do. So you can just pick. You might not want to pick this one. You might just pick these ones alone from this design and pick another thing. So you don't copy a designer's project from 100%. You just choose a pattern for your design. So that was what I did, and look at our design here. Simple and it's unique. No one can know I picked stuff from other people's design. So let me show you this design. I actually got the inspiration from another design. So I'll just show you I want to show you the design I got inspiration from. You can just, let me show you from my pin. So I got inspiration from this, and I use it to make my own design for a church. I got inspiration from this flyer, and I use it to make a children anniversary flyer. So this is the design. It doesn't look the same at all. No one can say you chose this, you use this person's design at all. No. So this is how to quickly generate concepts for your design project. I trust you have learned a thing or two from these designs, from this lesson. So I want you to drop a comment in the comment section and like this video. If you have any question, you can drop them. I'll attend to them. So thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.